Two things I want to start with. Number one is, first and foremost, I want to just thank Pirate Nation for being in the building today. I know with 2 games and a lot of stuff going on. It's been a long day, Thanksgiving, so really appreciate Pirate Nation for showing up today for our guys. It means a lot. Secondly, great respect for Coach Ross and their program, North Carolina A&T. They do a great job over there, and very, just a lot of respect for them, their program, their players, and their coaches. Pleased with how our guys played today. We challenged our team to play 40 minutes of the right way, and that was offensively, defensively, and I thought our guys responded.
Coach, can you talk about one of the things I've noticed about this team is how good of rebounding this team is? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we didn't rebound very well in the first half. We were disappointed with how we rebounded the first half. We knew they would come in, play fast, and shoot deep. And they also take some shots that you maybe aren't ready for them, off the bounce. A lot of teams don't take off the bounce shots. They do from long range, and they take deep threes. And what I thought in the first half happened was we started, as the ball was going up, we started running into the rim, towards the rim. We work a lot, and it's a habit that is hard sometimes to break. Long shots equal long rebounds. If you step in, more times than not, that ball's going over your head. And I thought we got caught a few times in the first half. We weren't very happy with giving up 8 offensive rebounds. A couple of them were loose balls. We addressed that at halftime, and I thought our guys really responded in the second half in terms of rebounding, and we end up with 13 offensive rebounds, and we out-rebounded them, which was one of our keys that we know we needed to do.
Coach, I think y'all went into halftime with 6 turnovers. What'd you tell the guys in the locker room to help prevent those forced and unforced turnovers?
We had talked a lot about, and we have been since Florida and prior to Florida, just understanding where spacing on drive, spacing when the defense collapses. And again, they're a team. They play passing lanes. They look for steals. They do a good job of it. They've done a good job in multiple games so far this season. They were just in a possession game versus Buffalo the other night. So they're a good team at doing that, and they cause and create turnovers. So we just talked about it, but we said, hey, you just got to be smart and play on balance, play, off 2 feet. And when you look at the assist numbers, 23 assists, 9 turnovers, 23 assists, I think, on either 31 or 33 made field goals, whatever it was. I mean, that's something that our guys do. They know the importance of it, and I thought everybody really shared the ball, starting with Cam.
Coach, just speak on just the pure chemistry this team plays with. I mean, you spoke on it. 23 assists, just the sheer ball movement. This team plays just so unselfish.
Well, I thought we had that tonight, and it's something that we want to keep building on. I can't say that every game has been like that, but you know what? Different teams, different defenses will sometimes dictate style of play. That's the way the game works. And so we did talk a lot about understanding the importance of spacing and sharing the basketball when you feel the defense collapse. And I think about what R.J. Felton did today with 5 assists. I think about what Jordan Riley did with 6 assists. Cam Hayes, 6 assists, comes into the game, 25 assists, 4 turnovers, and then comes back again, 6 assists, 2 turnovers. Obviously, the offense is there for him. He knows that. He knows how much this team believes in him and how much I believe in him as an offensive player, a shooter, a scorer. But what he's doing right now, taking care of the ball and sharing the ball and getting us in our offense, and now he got his backcourt mates doing it with him. And then Jan Farrell comes in and gets 3 assists. That's what we want. We want to trust the pass, trust your teammates.
Cam, how about the fact that do you feel more natural at point guard? It seems like your game now, I know you had to wait less, but do you feel more natural at the point guard position?
Yes, I do feel more comfortable playing the point guard, but whatever coach needs me to do, whether it's playing the 1 or the 2, but this year he just put an emphasis on me playing the 1, and I just want to thank him for being able to trust me, and I just feel like I can do whatever out there and be as comfortable at the 1.
Coach, is there an update on Julian's status?
No, not right now. Not right now. He's just, he's just out right now, and it's a day-to-day situation.
Coach, how important was it last week? Congratulations, by the way, going 2-1 at the board battle. I hadn't had a chance to talk to you. How important was that MTE, that event, going in knowing that you have conference play and then set you up later down for the conference tournament?
Yeah, and anytime you played 3 games in 3 days, some of those games came in less than 24 hour, in terms of between games. You don't get any time on the court once you play that first game. So everything becomes very mental, the preparation, the taking care of their bodies in the hotels, watching film, meeting with players, going through walkthroughs. And what we were so pleased with as a coaching staff in that, obviously we didn't win our first game there. And there was some things that we really had to look at after that game, that evening, the next morning, before we played Stetson. And when you can get better in certain areas schematically and execution off of film and off of walkthrough, you don't get to go on the court and do it, but you just do it in a ballroom. That says a lot about the players and their willingness to listen and execute what's it. And then we probably had our best defensive game in the final game versus UIC, who had been averaging 90-plus points per game. They were one of the top 30 pace of play teams in the country, and to hold them to 55 and under 40% from the floor, I thought our guys really responded in a situation where you're doing it on 3 consecutive days.
Cam, I had a guy sitting beside me tonight saying how unselfish you guys are. Can you talk about that with the extra pass that we're talking about assists, but you guys look like you're having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of fun out there, and I just want to seeing RJ and Jordan Riley have those amount of assists was it was looking good, and everybody just felt like we just having a lot of fun out there. So having 23 assists and only 9 turnovers that's phenomenal. It's just beautiful basketball out there. So we put a lot of emphasis on that, sharing the ball.
Coach, you have the War on the Shore with Wilmington coming up. Can you talk about that? I know Pirate Nation, that's a big rivalry for the team.
Well, you know, I know what great program they have. Coach Siddle does such a fantastic job there. They have a rich history. We've had 2 good games these past 2 years. So, yeah, I think both programs, both fan bases, we know it's a great competition. It's a great rivalry in terms of the 2 universities, 2 basketball programs. It's a series that we're going to continue for a long time because it's good for the state of North Carolina. It's good for both programs. And I know they're excited, we're excited, and, you know, it's going to be a great environment Tuesday night.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.